When I was in my late 20s, I ran into this guy I knew from high school. And I was just doing so bad at that time. I was really in a bad place in my life. And, I was far enough into adulthood where I hadn't healed my social issues. And I remember running into this guy, good looking guy, confident, had some good shit going for him. I run into him in this lobby of Publix and we're catching up. And I remember I didn't have the bandwidth to sit there and like rub elbows with this guy. I felt less than, and I just didn't have the energy to like shoot the shit. So as he's talking mid conversation, I slowly turn my back to him and I just walk off. And I remember hearing him from the back of my ear just be like, okay. It was so rude, and he had to laugh it off. But for me, I felt like shit, and I literally didn't know what else to do. And that story right there marks the kind of social suffering that I had going on that I inherited from my childhood. And it shows you how inept I was with women and just in general socially, and my finances were suffering because of it. The reason I tell this story is because clearly that's not the person that you see in front of the camera with you now with 300K plus followers, the person that's been a dating coach for the last 8 years. What it took for me to go to that person that could, like, to go from that person that couldn't even look my old friend in the eye, okay, in my late 20s, to now, maybe 16 years later, are certain principles that actually work to pull people in. That's what I studied, to go from zero to, hero, maybe, whatever. And I'm telling you this because this is real concrete shit that you can leverage to get your ex back. And you need to know this because your ex is blocking you, because they're off on dating apps or, with their new guy friend or girlfriend or whatever. And you're despairing that you're powerless to do anything about it. But if we need to send a rocket to the moon, do you think a physicist is like, oh no, there's all this junk floating around the earth in a ring and there's a heat shield or the atmosphere burns stuff up? And no, he just does some math and says, okay, look, it's going to take this, it's going to take this. It's probably going to cost a lot of money, but we can do it. I am your fucking physicist of attraction because I was doing so bad in my life that if I didn't study it as if it was rocket science, and it's nowhere close, right? But if I didn't study it as if it was rocket science, my life was going to be fucked. So this is what I want to offer to you. If you're serious about getting your ex back, this is not a comfortable journey. It is a very tense journey. It sucks. So if you want some help getting your ex back, click into my profile, click this link, set up a call with me, or you can download my AI that's been trained up on all my content, or you can sign into my coaching program where I handhold you every step of the way to get your ex back.